Sweetness is one of the basic flavors in daily meals. However, people with diabetes, heart disease, obesity, need to diet sweet. This makes them feel that their meals are bland and boring. Sugar substitute was born, which is the optimal solution to the above problem. So which type of dietary sugar is good quality, affordable? For people with diabetes, the most sensible way to do this is to use a sweetener or sugar substitute, as long as it does not push up blood sugar as sugar does. The benefits of sugar substitutes for diabetics. Artificial sugars for diabetics usually do not significantly affect blood sugar. Therefore, diabetics can take advantage of the alternative sugars which are manufactured for diabetics. At the same time, it is necessary to pay attention to many other foods in the daily diet to always stabilize the blood sugar index of the body. If you are wondering, is diet sugar good? According to medical experts, if you know how to use it, using sugar is very good for health. Since the sugar itself is a non-energy sugar, it doesn't raise blood sugar. Especially recommended for people who are in diet, people with diabetes. Sugar substitutes. Artificial sugars for people with diabetes. Natural sugars often include high levels of energy that easily raise blood sugar levels. Therefore, people with diabetes need to use their own sugar in eating and processing. These sugars contain little or no energy, are many times sweeter than regular sugar, and do not contain much carbohydrate. The sugars used for diabetics are artificial sugar, sugar alcohol, stevia. These sugars have been approved for public use and are safe if used at an acceptable level. Sucralose, Splenda. The most common sugar substitute topping in the list is the Splenda Diet Sugar produced by Heartland Food Products Group, which is originating in the US. The main ingredient is sucralose. Sucralose is a calorie-free sweetener, 600 times sweeter than regular sugar. Splenda Diet Sugar tastes like natural diameter, soluble granular form, is not denatured at high temperatures, so it can be used as a condiment for many everyday dishes or baking. This sugar is a good choice for people with type 2 diabetes. That's because Splenda is 600 times sweeter than sugar, but those sugars have no effect on blood sugar. This type of sugar is found in many confectionery products and drinks specifically for people with diabetes. According to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration (FDA), which has approved sucralose, the acceptable daily intake (ADI) recommendation is 5 mg or less sucralose per kilogram of body weight per day. An individual weighing 132 pounds (lb) would need to consume 23 packs of artificial sweeteners per day to reach that limit. Sweeten low sugar substitute number 2 on this list is Sweeten Low Diet Sugar, a product of the Cumberland Packing Group, manufactured and distributed in the U.S. The main ingredients are saccharin and dextrose. Saccharin is not absorbed by the digestive system, does not affect the insulin content in the blood, does not create energy. Saccharin is 300 times sweeter than regular sugar. Saccharin sugar, 300 to 500 times sweeter than normal sugar, not destroyed by heat. The safe level is 15 mg kilogram day. Dextrose is refined from starch, mainly tapioca. Dextrose is easy to dissolve in water, has a mild sweet taste like cane sugar. Dextrose is used to reduce the sweetness without changing the recipe and the way it is made compared to the content used as cane sugar. Often used for baking. It is small packaging, convenient for use. Diabetics can use 5 mg kilogram body weight day. However, to achieve the best results, a person with an average weight of 50 kilograms should only use less than 30 packs a day. Stevia, Truvia Hoac Purvia, sugar substitute. Steviol glycosides are sweeteners derived from the leaves of the stevia plant, native to Central and South America. Truvia and Purvia, both brands of stevia-based sweeteners, are calorie-free, and stevia are commonly used as sweeteners in foods and beverages. Stevia is calorie-free and does not cause blood sugar to soar, so it can be a good choice for diabetics who consume only a few calories. As a professional, this low-calorie option does not increase blood sugar levels and may be the best choice for people with diabetes. Stevia has been approved by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration (FDA) as a safe substance in beverage products when used in moderation. Stevia is different from cane sugar in that it is calorie-free. However, that does not mean that users will lose weight if they use it instead of regular sugar. Stevia sugar is much sweeter than sugar, so when used, we only need a very small amount. Stevia sugar, 250 to 300 times sweeter than natural sugar. This is a pure sweetener that is an additive in many foods. Stevia sweetener diet sugar extracted from sweet grass. Permitted dosage is 7.9 mg kilogram day. The World Health Organization (WHO) determines a safe dosage of stevia as 4 mg per kilogram of body weight. That is, if you weigh 50 kilograms, the amount of stevia that you can safely use per day is 200 milligrams. Aspartame, a sugar substitute with low-calorie sweetener. According to the FDA report, the sweetener aspartame, sold in blue packs under the brand names Equal and NutraSweet, is a nutrient-free, artificial sweetener 200 times sweeter than sugar. Although it doesn't have 0 calories like some other artificial sweeteners, aspartame is still very low in calories. Although its low-calorie reputation appeals to most people with weight problems, it is associated with many negative side effects, says Glassman. Several animal studies, including one published December 2014 in the journal Cytotech, have linked leukemia, lymphoma, and breast cancer. Another study shows a possibly link to migraines. An individual weighing 132 pounds will need to consume 75 packs of artificial sweeteners per day to achieve ODI 50 mg aspartame per kilogram of body weight per day, the FDA notes. Sugar alcohols diet. Since sugar alcohols do not contribute to blood sugar levels in the same way as sugar, some schools of thought, such as the Atkins diet, recommend treating sugars as fiber and deducting them completely when counting net carbohydrates. For this reason, some people with carbohydrates completely cut back on their diet in order to lose weight. When you eat more of it, the end result is still the same. Since the sugar content of sweeteners containing sugar is much lower than that of carbohydrates, consumption of these sugars should be limited to avoid a rise in glucose when weight loss comes to a halt. Sugar alcohols Isomalt, Lactitol, Mannitol, Sorbitol, Xylitol are the carbohydrates found in fruits and herbs used to produce the sugar used. It is not sweeter than cane sugar. Unlike non-calorie artificial sugars, this type of sugar contains a certain amount of calories. Although sugar alcohols have fewer calories than sugar, they have less food energy and are less sweet, meaning that you have to use more to achieve the same sweetening effect as table sugar. There are very few health problems associated with sugar alcohol. When used in large amounts, usually over 50 grams, sometimes as little as 10 grams, sugar alcohol can cause laxative, bloating and diarrhea. If you have diabetes, an artificial sweetener such as sugar, alcohol or xylitol may be a better choice. Sugar is so sweet that it can be tolerated in moderation, especially for people with diabetes and other types of diabetes. Above are the 5 best dietary sugars currently favored by customers. Hope everyone will find themselves a dietary sugar that suits their needs. Wish you happy and healthy life every day.